Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey y'all, we here to recap Tyler Perry, Sister, Season 8, Episode 14. Knock, knock. So we started this show off with Robin going to the jail to represent Penelope. He called ahead to make sure when he got there he can go straight back. He ended up having a conversation with Penelope. He asked her, was it a romantic situation that she had going on with the FBI agent that interrogated her? She said no, but they got close due to the case, but it wasn't nothing sexual. Then she also let him know that he was just asking her questions, and next thing she knows, she confessed. But she said she don't know it was blood on her. Her brother found her like that. He said there's no way that her and her brother can know that it was Gary blood. So he was like, stuff would have to be tested. So 9 times out of 10, he gonna ask her, does she know where the clothes is? Now Jordan said he was gonna get rid of it, so that's the kicker. I hope she don't end up being jammed up. But then the agent went on in there. Wyatt, he went on in there to see he went to go see good old Gary, baby. And baby, he took some stuff with him, like some photographs for the Gary to see if he recognized anybody and he can pick them out. And baby, it went all the way left. Cause Sabrina got dismissed, like it wasn't her. Karen got dismissed, it wasn't her. But he remembered Fatima and he remembered Zach, and he said Zach hit him, like he jogging his memory to say all the wrong stuff, like it's going down. It's a hot mess. So we're gonna have to see how this gonna play out. And then Fatima went in there being all nice to Hayden to do what she needed to do, and Hayden sitting there trying to play with her, asking her if she's scared because Andy might not be coming back on the job. So he playing all in her face. And do she realize because she was calling him boss and being polite, he should have known something was up. He had an engagement to get to, so he was kind of rushing and he left his phone behind. And then Fatima was trying to get in that phone, baby, and she seen what it was giving. Like this little psychotic person, this stuck on me type of nigga. He had his face recognition, so she was searching to see if she could find a picture anywhere around his office. And then, Lord behold, she opened up the drawer and it was a single photo, blew all up of his face. So she politely took a picture of that. Then she went to his clouds. Then she got that little sex video between Tamara and Gary, and she downloaded it into her phone and sent it to herself. And then she put everything back the way it was and walked on up out of there. And she was just in time because he was coming back, because he realized once he got into the parking garage that he left his phone behind. So then Zach had to take Michael to the bus stop, and Fatima was in there working on a suspect board. Yeah, so we're going to get on into it. So after he was working on the suspect board, he came back, after Fatima was working on it, he came back and said, you couldn't wait for me? She said, no, because I got to get to work. And he said, I went nowhere but to the bus stop. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I started because I got to get ready to get up out of here. They did a nitty-gritty thing because she already had stuff, because she said she got to get that stuff on Gary and Tamara, so we knew what it was going to give. So then he called Cameron to check on her, and then Cameron said the twins was kickboxing in her goddamn stomach, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get them to stop and settle down and stuff like that. And then he was like, well, I'm sorry for stressing you out. She said, which time? At the hospital at your house? Because she was like, you know something, but I can't have my baby daddies fighting every time they meet up. And then you need to stop playing them against each other, because you like it when Aaron jump to your defense and go at Zach like you mad because Zach no longer pays you that type of attention, and you can't get Zach to forgive you and accept the nonsense you dishing out. So now you want to use Aaron as a way to make his life miserable, but it ain't working, girl, so give it up. Because him and Fatima having a baby too. So 9 times out of 10, while you sitting there playing with them twins and trying to decide you want him to be at your house as much as possible, don't forget he got that child Michael, and he got Fatima baby that's coming on the way. So he gonna have to spend more time with his kids as well. So either you gonna let that twin of his only one do belong to him, you gonna let that one twin come over there and be with him, or you gonna sit there and keep playing these games, and then your baby ain't gonna have as much time with with his father as you like. So girl, you better think twice. Like either you gonna let Aaron step up and do his due diligence, or you gonna let Zach be a part of it and help you out, because quite frankly, Zach got more money than Aaron anyway. Like for a preacher, he ain't like them flashy types. He ain't like he got it like that. It looked like he very much part of a struggling tribe. So we gonna have to let it go for what it go for, like for real, for real. So then Okay, let's get back to the jail cell when Robin went to go get that girl. So he went in there. He went back there. He started talking to him. He got into it with the FBI agent, and the FBI agent decides to go on here and let Penelope go. And then that's what triggered Agent Watts to go see Gary and try to get him some suspects so Gary can get him somebody else that he can harass, thinking it's gonna get to Andy. So then Andy walked in and said she trying to cut it off, and she apologizing to Jordan for sending him and said she wished she wouldn't have recommended Robin. So Jordan started asking her why. She started trying to be nonchalant about it and don't want to explain herself. So he told her he's sick of it. He's like, you weird. My sister is fighting for her life, and you doing all this for what? Like, you won't even to be transparent and tell me what the hell is going on, but you keep saying trust you. I can't trust you because I don't know when you're lying or you're telling the truth because you ain't gonna never tell it. You gonna always play and want people to suspect and figure it out and guess. Like, he was in there shooting all the way left. So then Andy, the officer, said, as good as this soap opera is, and ooh, baby, everybody love a little mess, y'all go ahead and sit down. Like, don't nobody want to see this stuff. And she is just rude. Like, girl, you don't need your job because you just unprofessional at this point. Like, that officer is just sitting there playing in their face. She being rude to stuff. She was liking the way Robin looked like she wanted to flirt or something. Like, it was going down. So when she figured out who Andy is, she was over it because she don't like Jordan either. And she was laughing about the fact that his career fell apart. So he better clock it and pay attention. Like, baby, you was embarrassed all over the news. You was embarrassed so bad that they asked you to step down for your candidate race and don't even want you to run. Like, maybe next time, maybe some other time, but right now is not your time. Like, for real, they shut that good old stuff down. Now, I noticed when Agent Watt went to go see Gary, I didn't see Hudson around. So I wonder how Hudson gonna feel that this detective keep coming up to the sim. Like, is he gonna try to sedate Gary to make Gary stay where he want him to be? Or is he gonna let Gary do this? And then he hope that Gary keep jogging his memory and start accusing all the wrong people. Because don't forget, he tried to tell Gary that Andy stabbed him. Like, it's like he see the hole that Andy got on him. So he want to make it so where it's always him and Gary, and he can get everybody else out the picture. So it is what it is. So during that time, Cameron and Zach was on the phone. Cameron told him about Danny and said she had a little scare. So Zach wanted to go see Danny, but before he got there, Tony went to see Danny. You know, Tony is her man. Well, he trying to be, but she claiming him. She playing with him and sleeping with him too. And they work together, and he trying to upgrade her, and she being hesitant and hold standoffish. So we gonna have to see what he gives. So he gave her an oversized giant bear for her to cuddle with, to talk to, and all that other stuff. Like, since you don't want me here to hold on me, you can hold on to this bear and think of me, so I gift it to you. Like, y'all know how we get when the men be giving us them type of things. Like, yeah, we'll sit there and use it as a decoration. Whether they come or go, the bear's still gonna be there. Unless it was just some stuff we want you to get everything you ever gave us here, take it with you and give it back type situation. So then, okay, oh baby, let's get to the juicy part. Like, Sabrina might lose her opportunity because the blood, the donor, the sperm donor people, the artificial insemination, they said that Rich sperms is not allowed. He is not allowed to donate because he got his little soldiers and steppers and his little semen got some issues with it. They anemic. They got a deficiency. They just ain't good to be the donor worthy. Like, we wouldn't pay for that, but you paid for this. But this is experiments we don't think you need to have, because that stuff right there, that baby gonna come out with a lot of complications and might not live a full-term life because, it got sickle cells and they anemic. So yeah, that's just too much. That's too many issues in one, because them sickle cell people end up being in a lot of pain and going through a lot of things. So they just saying that it wouldn't be right for them to do that. So yeah, anywho, so he found out your sperms is a no-go, but he's still trying to cook. Now look, if we go to the doctor and they examine you and then they say your sperms and your hitters ain't doing what they supposed to do and they got a little deficiency with them and they might make the child have complications and be traumatized for the rest of their life and stuff like that, You mean to tell me you still gonna tell me you don't care, let's get pregnant anyway? Like, no, I wouldn't want to have none of your kids. I no longer want to have unprotected sex. Like, yeah, I wanted to get pregnant, but not with you. At this point, it's a no for me. So yeah, you keep that over there to yourself. Like, baby, no, absolutely not. Like, because then 9 times out of 10 with stuff like that, you know how some men get overwhelmed and they don't want to be bothered with the kids, or they feel like you got to get the kids too much attention because you got to be there constantly because they get sick and have a lot of things that they deal with. So yeah, we don't even want to deal with nothing like that. Sabrina already emotional. Then she got enough with Maurice and that white lady at the bank. So she don't need nothing else that's gonna stress her out. Then she finna see her friends go up and have to fight a case. Then they all under investigation. Like, that's enough, because we done seen her cry. She's a crybaby. We done seen her cry over and over again. Over and over again. It's all in her head. So yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that right there. We're gonna let her have that. Girl, no. We say no. We say it's a no for us. Keep it moving. Thank you. So yeah, anywho. So Zach went to go see her, and he felt bad about not knowing what was going on with Danny, because, you know, he's sitting here balancing out all the stuff going on with him and his world and his life. So then he was like, you know, you know, you always been for me when she kicked me out, when I was down, when I needed a job, everything I was going through, you had my back, so I want to hold you down in this instant. And he was like, would you like to be my child godmama? Now, I like they bond. I like the fact that they do be there for each other. I like the fact that she was there to bail him out and stuff like that. But I don't see me asking a mental patient to look over my kids. Like, I don't think I would be able to do it, because yeah, I love you. You will also be a sister or a brother, but you will not be having access to my kids, because people must don't know what a godmother or a goddad really is. Like, them people that if you fall or anything happen and you don't want your family to have them, they gonna step up and play the role as the mother or the dad. So it's a lot of stipulations and things that they gonna have to be ready to handle. And if she's a mental patient and she keep falling apart and she's relying, it's like she going through withdrawal and stuff, and it's causing her to have insanity attacks. Because you gotta sit here, y'all, and she gotta drink, she gotta vape, she gotta smoke joints, she got a lot of stuff because she don't know how to handle problems. But see, this is what I be seeing, because baby, when you get through drinking, smoking, vaping, and whatever you doing, that issue still gonna be there. So that temporary release you searching for, like, that's just defeating the purpose. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. So Robin gets 6 of Andy not being no, that's wrong. Jordan gets 6 of Andy not being forthcoming. Tony goes to talk to Danny and gives her an oversized teddy bear. Cameron tells Zach about Danny scared, so Zach go visit her and asks, do she want to be her kids? Do she wants to be his kid's godmother? Fatima started working on the suspect board while Zach take Michael to the bus stop. Fatima got the sex video out of Tamara and Gary. From Hayden's phone by using a picture he got in his drawer at work. The boys kickboxing in Cameron's stomach. Zach apologized for stressing Cameron out. Andy walks out to jail when Robin and Penelope walks out the back, showing that he got her released. And then next thing you know, Robin tried to stop her, but she kept going, so he followed her all the way back to her apartment. She turned around and asked Robin, is you the one that stabbed Gary? Like, she's like, hello, are you the one that stabbed Gary? And then next thing you know, Sabrina and what's her name went to see what the doctors was telling him to come in for. The lady asked him, do he want her to talk to him by himself first? And he said, no, it's okay to share with Sabrina. So Sabrina got to find out front row center, because he gave his okay for the doctor to discuss it, because, you know, they got to get him some type of privacy. So he gave them okay for them to discuss it right there in their face. And after they decided to get to the nitty-gritty of it and decided that they was going to discuss it and talk about it, like, everything was exposed. Like, yeah, your sperms ain't no hitters. Like, they gonna make somebody sick as hell. Like, they gonna have so many complications. Ooh, baby, the baby might be deformed, like all type of stuff. So that basically sums up Sisters. Knock, knock, who's there? And then I also told y'all when Agent Watts went to go see Gary. Gary said that Zach and Fatima is the one that did it. Zach even hit him and stuff. Like he missed two incidents together. So now it's making them be a number one uno on the suspect list. So we gonna have to sit here and watch it all play out. Okay, now let me do my roll call to say my good mornings and my hellos. Hey, Blenda Hill and hey, Andrew. Hey, Bird. Hey, you click in the view. Hey, 2004, Miss Ashley Black. Miss Ash Black. How you doing, boo? So that's recap of Tyler Perry's sisters. And now I got to get up here because I don't think I did the oval. So I'm going to check my list and see if I did it. If I didn't, I'm finna put it out there. And it is what it is. Then we could get to some good old regular commentary. If y'all missed the live last night, because I rewatched it this morning, I did not know I was that high and I was enjoying myself. Like I did a nice, clean, little simple drag. It wasn't no pun intended. We just was over here chilling and having fun. So I'm gonna release it to the board so the views can get up to it because it already got up to 1K. It's at 1,400 right now. So I'm gonna let everybody get to see it. So when y'all get time out y'all day, please come back and like, share, and subscribe. And it is what it is. If you're a content creator and you support the channel and you would also like for me to return the favor, leave a message on my community wall. As long as you subscribe, you should be able to come in and I will make sure I subscribe to your channel and I will make sure I be able to do you on a to-do list. I got a list for the subscribers that I'm returning that energy to. So if I don't get to you then, I will get to you later. But just know I'm going to start letting you know. And you can tell if I came through, even if I don't drop down, because so many of y'all live at the same time. And I want to be evenly yoked and share my support and reach out to everybody. I'm going to share you on my community wise so you can know I caught your live. So thank y'all for tuning in, please. And thank you. Let me get you out of here. One touch and I'll... Hold on, y'all. Let me handle this good little troll. Blenda Hiller. Don't worry. Oh, wait, hold on. Blenda Hiller, I need you to stay in the chat for 1 second, please, and thank you. Because I need to get some people to mod because the war is coming up too, and I want to make it go the way it's supposed to go. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me handle you first. I can handle you from this since I just signed into it. Thank you. You out of here. Wait, did I get the right person? Yeah, I got him. Okay, Blenda Hill, and let me make you a mod, baby. There you go. I got you. Because I ain't got no mods, so it ain't been no mods in this live. So I got to get back on my A game and start picking some mods out. And I'm only picking people that I know I interact with and I know be in most of my lives. So Blenda Hill, and you have your mod stick. Hey, Easy, how you doing? Easy, have you started back going live yet or what you doing? Because I know you used to have a page, but I need to know so I can make sure I'm subscribed. To be able to support you as well. So let me know. It ain't no mods in here, baby. It is not no mods. And that's why I say that, because that boy is sitting there talking about how he self-pleasing himself. Like, you been in here for too long, so I got to go ahead and get him up out of here. So that's what I was working on. We had to go ahead. We had to go ahead and handle that. So I'm trying to see. Bird. Okay, y'all, let's get off this recap sitting here talking. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button.